Hey, how's everyone doing? Today we have a little something different. We're not going to be opening up any Pokemon cards. We won't be going over any. I guess you could say it's a pickup. We got another mini console. If you notice from my last video, not the last video, but the recent pickup video, we had the SNES Classic on there. And in another video coming soon, we'll be going over the SNES Classic and the NES Classic, which we also have. But today, we're going to be doing the Sega Genesis Mini. So let's go ahead and get started. The Sega Genesis Mini. It looks just like the Sega Genesis. It's so cool. So we have the box looks exactly the same as it did when it first came out, or well, the original came out. I do have one gripe with it. I guess it only comes with controllers with 3 buttons. Now, I wasn't a huge Sega fan. I didn't have one. I had the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo. But I think I played this over at my cousin's house when I was younger, and I had a lot of fun. I played the X-Men games. Those were a blast. We did the fighting games, but I remember that we needed the 6-button controller, and I know that's been a gripe online. I haven't broken into this yet, so honestly I don't know. I'm sure it's a problem, but I guess Retrobit sells the third-party controllers with the 6 buttons, and they even have like the clear blue one, which is so cool. So we'll probably be picking one of those up in the near future. If we do, I'll do a video on that. Also, as far as like showing gameplay during my videos, we'll be picking up an Elgato soon, so I can't wait for that. Hopefully it's in the near future. We'll have to see. But let's get into this thing. We'll do first impressions of the whole console. As I said, I won't be able to do any gameplay for you guys. I'm very sorry. But at least we'll be able to see what's in this box and kind of go through it and see what's in the box. Okay, so let's get started. So we'll do this here. There we go. And we do buy. You can get box protectors for these console boxes, the mini console boxes. You can get them on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. They're awesome. So I picked one up actually it's right here. Picked one up for the SNES Classic. I think I did a video on protection for your collectibles, and this was one of them. I did get it in the mail, and one of them was cracked, so we're sending that one back. But we're going to get 2 more, and we'll be able to put our NES Classic in there and our Sega Genesis Classic now. So, put this back here. First things first, we have a very nice high quality plug. And let's see what else we have here. Alright, so it looks like we have our controllers here. Let's open, we don't have to open them both up, we'll just open one up. I'm sure they're the same. It shows on the front kind of what they look like, but, you know. Alright, so the first thing I'm seeing is the cord is much longer than the one for the SNES Classic. That one was a little short, but you know what? It feels good. It feels good in my hand. I do remember them being a little thicker, a little more round in the back. But it's not bad. It's not horrible. I mean, you put your pinkies here, and it's pretty good. I mean, and the buttons feel good. I mean, it feels high quality. We bought one of those knockoff ones from AT Games, I believe it is, or something like that. And as I said, I mean, I never was a big fan of Sega, but that console was horrible. I mean, some of the games, the buttons would just, it's not supposed to do that, and it does it. So yeah, it's just not good. But so we came with an HDMI cord here and a power cord, I'm guessing, micro USB. So that's nice. Okay. And let's see here. We have our manual. Very retro. They kept that. Awesome. And then that's all that's in the box other than this right here. And I'm guessing this tiny little package, look at up here, this tiny little package is the Sega. And you can see here, can we get that? Ooh, okay, we might have to bring it down here to see. There we go. It has the model number, the rating, the serial number, and the Sega Genesis. So let's get this thing open and we'll see what this console looks like. Now we do want to get the tower for this. That would be really cool. But everything I found online was way too expensive, and honestly, as I said, not a big enough fan of Genesis to maybe do that until the price maybe drops. Hopefully the price drops a little bit. So this is it here, tiny form factor, very, very cute. It's got the USB here for the two controllers, your volume, which I don't think does anything, but it does have some resistance, like it's actually doing something, so that's kind of cool. We have on and off, I'm guessing to turn it on and off. Reset button, which actually does push, we'll see if it works. We have the headphone jack here, but it's actually not a headphone jack. I wonder if you could tap into that somehow. And then we have the flap here, which was on the Sega Genesis Sega Genesis to build the tower. So that's on here. So this is probably where you would plug that tower into. Not that the tower they released does anything. That would be cool for Sega to do, though. Definitely cool, and it would probably bring in a lot of money because I'm sure they would sell out. We have the bottom all here, very nice looking. And we're going to take this off right away. Oh yeah, that's nice. And I heard this works. Yep, this works. And you can get with the tower, you can get like the Sonic cartridge, and it goes inside of there. Or actually with the tower, they have the Sega CD on top, and then they have whatever on top of there. So really nice, beautiful little console. You know, everything it came with is great. As I said, I mean, it would have been cool to have the 6-button controller, but we'll see how much that really affects the way it runs. I mean, you know, fighting games are really cool for the old consoles, but definitely not the only genre that they have. So I'm excited to get into the RPGs on this. When I was younger, I really wasn't into RPGs, and now that I'm getting older, I just go crazy for RPGs. So I'm excited to get into some of these. If you look at the back of the box, it shows all the games that come on it. So we have Castle of Illusion. I have played this. It was a ROM. I played it when I was a little bit younger, and that was a lot of fun. I mean, all these other games. Alex Kidd, I believe, was on one of the knockoff at-game Sega consoles, and it really played clunky. But I heard a lot of people say they like it, so I'm hoping that it's actually different on this console. It runs a little bit different, the sound's a little bit different. That's definitely a hope for me. I mean, so many awesome games. We'll just do like a quick... Absolutely amazing. It says it comes with, let's see here, 40 classic games and 2 bonus titles. So the bonus titles is, let's see, Tetris. So I don't know if that was like an unreleased game. And Darius. So I'm excited to try both of those. Excited to break into this. Probably going to go play it right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate all the support. We'll be having more Pokemon openings in the near future, as well as a couple openings with my son, my wife. We have a couple other things that we got that we're going to be showcasing as well. We have a mystery pack from Target, which is going to be really cool. Let's see, what else do we have down here? We have a trivia game that we're going to show off, and we have a couple more boxes to open, plus our first tin on the channel we're going to be opening as well, a Gyarados tin. Hopefully we can pull something good out of there, guys. Cannot wait. Thank you again for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. What's going on, everybody? So I did want to show some kind of gameplay. I know I don't have the Elgato yet, but we definitely want to go through the UI of this. It's so cool. After the video, after I shot it, I came over and I plugged everything in and started it up, and it's really just a really cool UI. They do kind of mirror some things from the Super Nintendo Classic. Remember, that video is coming. So let's take a look at the UI up here. We'll do our best to kind of capture everything. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Well, actually, here we go. Alright guys, so as you can see, you can have it with this, so it looks like you're looking at a bookshelf with your titles on there. You can switch between your views, so you can look at the front of them as well, just by pressing the B button. That'll take you in between the different ones. As you can see, we have our game list here. You can sort the games and by whatever you want. I have release date chosen right now, but if you just press the A button, it'll go through each sort option that they have. Let's go ahead and take a look at the settings. So in the settings, we have a please read this before playing. which I admittedly did not do. So it says, in rare cases, depending on health and condition. Oh, a lot of the games here have flashing in them, so it can cause seizures and stuff. So definitely make sure you look at this, and if you do have issues with that, then I would definitely maybe not suggest playing some of these games, or maybe researching some of them before you play them. So we'll go back. We have languages that you can choose. We have screen settings, which it looks like you can go between kind of having the more classic screen size, or you can choose to stretch the screen. I choose to keep the more classic screen size, and with that option, we actually get to choose a border. You also can do a CRT filter by pressing the C button, but you can also take it off by pressing the C button. We have ours off. We have wallpaper settings. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. We have wallpaper settings, so this is actually what will sit behind the screen if you have that just normal mode for the screen. If you don't have the stretch screen, if you have the stretch screen, you can't. This won't really matter. But they have 3 that you can choose from. They have this one, which is the one that we have chosen. You can go with this one here. Or you can just have a plain black background. I like this one here. I wonder if we can put our own in here. That would be really cool. I really haven't dove into it yet, and when I do, I will do a video. I have learned how to put other games on my Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo Classic. So I definitely plan on doing that with this one, and it would be really cool if we could put our own wallpapers on there. So let's go back. We have staff credits. Which I guess goes over the staff of whoever made this. Legal notices, and then you can reset the machine back to factory settings. So we'll go back. We'll take a look through the games that we have. I did show a list earlier in the video, but we'll go through them on here. We won't read them all off. I'll just kind of flick through them. I haven't had a chance to try Alex Kidd on this yet. But going through, we did play a little Castle of Illusion. That was a lot of fun. Castlevania Bloodlines is absolutely amazing for a Castlevania game. Definitely looking forward to playing the PlayStation 1 version. I have not played that one yet, and I've seen some gameplay for it, and it's just incredible. Moving through, Comics Zone was a lot of fun. A lot of these games I didn't play when I was younger, so I did play some Earthworm Jim when I was younger, of course. Let's see, what else? Obviously the Castle of Illusion I've played when I was younger. Going through, I think I did play a little Shinobi when I was younger, but I don't fully remember. Obviously we played Sonic the Hedgehog when I was younger. Alright, so one of the games that I actually was looking forward to playing on this was Altered Beast. One of the YouTubers that I watch personally, this is one of his favorite games, and he talks very highly of it, so I was very interested to play this game. Vector Man was another game that I was looking forward to play. It was a game that I played on the At Games knockoff console, and it really did not play good. One of the buttons didn't work for it, and I got to play it on here, and it's just fantastic game. Wonder Boy is a game that I've recently gotten into. It's an RPG on the console, and it is an amazing game. I absolutely love it. I love the gameplay of it. It's great. Ghouls and Ghosts, fantastic game, just like the one on the Super Nintendo, Ghosts and Goblins. Absolutely fantastic. I haven't gotten into Contra yet, which I'm very interested in getting into. Contra 3 was one of the games I just absolutely played a lot when I was younger, and interested to try the hardcore one because I have not tried this one yet. I haven't played Columns yet, which I'm sure I'll get into. Kid Chameleon was a lot of fun. Road Rash 2 was a game I remember playing when I was younger, but I didn't remember it until I played it on here. Absolutely amazing game. It's a motorcycle racing game, and you can pull up next to the person to the left or right of you, and you can hit them. You can also take weapons from them to use on other players. It's fantastic. You can upgrade your bike. Now, I don't think they have like a save feature. At least I haven't found one yet. But with this console you can save, so I have save states on here for the game, and I can keep just upgrading my bike and just continuing on with the game. It's absolutely really cool. We have, Sonic 2, Street Fighter, which I have not tried yet, but that is one of the games that people were saying wouldn't work very well with a 3-button controller. So we're definitely going to check it out. We did check out Toe Jam and Earl. It's a fantastic game, but no, it's just really, really a good game. I never played it when I was younger, and it was just it was a really fun game. We did play some Tetris. That was great. But all in all, some amazing games on here. I would definitely suggest picking it up. I got it on Black Friday for, I believe, $30 or $40 from Target. I'm not sure if the price has probably gone back up to the normal price, but I definitely suggest getting this console. It's a lot of fun, especially if you played the Sega when you were younger and you're interested in playing more, Sega games now. It's definitely a really good way to play it. Also, if we can figure out a way to put more games on this, it would be absolutely amazing. So if I figure that out, which I will be looking into soon, I will make a video and I will share how to do that with everybody. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.